Hello, howdy, and welcome. So, a little unorthodox today. I took a fucking nap, and I don't like taking naps because I woke up feeling like I was in the I was in the shadow realm. So, trying to get into it. I think I'm gonna do shoulders. We still might do legs. It's not too busy, but my thinking is that if I do shoulders today and then legs tomorrow, that by the time after the following day would be a push day, and my shoulders should have okay enough rest for that push day. But we'll see how things go. But one thing's for sure is we're doing shoulders, and we're gonna start off doing like a Smith machine, like shoulder press. So, yeah, haven't really done this, so this sounded like a good idea. I'm gonna walk in here, so we're gonna try it out, see how it goes, and then go from there. So, yeah. So I'll load up some weight to just warm up, but then we'll just get into it. It sounds pretty good to me. So, alrighty then. We just threw on some 25s. I wasn't even gonna record this, but I'm just like in a habit of fucking doing it. This might be a little close, just because it's like so close to my fucking face. But so far, I'm kind of liking how this is feeling. So I think that this was a good choice. Again, I'm not really too concerned with going full range. I'm just trying to get like warmed up and get a fucking sense of how this is gonna be. So put that up. Maybe scoot it back just a smidgen. Yeah, just so we don't, break my fucking nose. And let's do it again. Whew. Yeah, that's feeling better. All right, so I like that. This is kind of exciting for me. So I might do this more. That felt really fucking good. So we will load up some more weight and then just get right back into it. Because of how they have the Smith machines here, the way they're facing, I can't really record that well from that side. That's what I would like to do, but yeah, so we're going to get real close and friendly. But we put on the 35s, do the same shit. Maybe come in a little bit more. Okay. Woo. Yeah, we'll go up in weight. That was a good, nice little warm up. I like it. I'm liking the way this is feeling. So we're just gonna keep rolling with it. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So one thing I want to share is, excuse me. But with this bench, I have it at a slight lean. I don't want it to be super vertical, just because that kind of feels weird on the shoulders, and having it kind of at a little bit of with a lean back tends to feel much better, because then that places this bar like right in front. So if you have shoulder pain when you do shit like this, try leaning back a little bit, not a lot, because then you start like working more of your upper chest. But slight lean, you'll be good to go. We did put some 45s on there, so whew. Let's just see how this goes. Whew. come out a little bit more. Whoa. Okay, so we can add a little bit more weight on there. It's still, we are getting just above our target rep range. So I'm thinking maybe the 10s. I'm gonna go find a pair of 10s, and that will be pretty good. 25s might be a little much. Again, because with shoulders, small increases feel vastly different. So keep that in mind when you're working out shoulders. Music tonight so far is pretty fire, so I am happy with that. All right, yeah, put the 10s on. Woo. Hold on, that was not right. Whew. Woo. Oh yeah. Woo. Oh my God, perfect. That's right where we want it. Ooh. It's like the iron mustache. Yeah, see. Yeah. Yeah. That's right where we want it. That was, we failed like right at 7. So that tells me this is the proper weight that we should be working with. Let's try to get this up. Boom. Okay. So we'll keep it here. I think we'll do 2 more sets. 2 more sets of this, and then we can move on to the next thing. Don't exactly know what that's going to be yet, but I'll tell you what, it's not going to be fucking dumbbell lateral raises. I cannot stand those. They never feel right. Ever. No matter how many times I've tried them, one side always feels wildly different than the other. So, I'm not really sure why that is. But, no me gusta. Alright, so you might have noticed the change of angle. I just want y'all to see where this is coming down. And now, yeah, you can see how I had the slight lean in that bench, or in this bench. Yeah, and once again, Superhuman Pump Mangovaniac, 1 scoop, and I'm feeling pretty gnarly right now. So, whew. 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 Woo-wee. Alrighty. That was good. 1 more set of that. We move on. I like this. I'm glad I decided to fucking do this. This is feeling really good. Woo. Alrighty. Let's get this show on the road. Whew. Oh man, all right. We can be done. Woo. Okay, so we have some big dick weight right here, some 15s. And I think we're gonna do like rear delt flies. So that is the goal. Ooh. Trying to play around with different grips. Okay, that was a sufficient warm-up. We can go up and weight just because that was a little bit too light. But really just wanted to focus on keeping that that nice flow and that movement. I don't want my arms to be like moving around or like coming in too much. Basically want to make sure I can control the weight and squeeze. It's all about balance. Brain blast, got a fucking idea. So, got the 20s, and then we're gonna do what I call Donkey Kongs right after. They might have an actual name, but I call them Donkey Kongs because I feel like a gorilla. Okay. Woo. Woo. Oh man. Woo. Little superset for you. That felt, wow. That was pretty decent burn in the shoulders from that. Oh. But I'm liking this weight. A little bit higher rep with the rear delt flies, but I'm kind of okay with that. Just because I think if I added more weight, I would start to lose a little bit of the exercise. Maybe if I'm feeling ballsy, I'll do the 22.5s, but they are taken, so I don't know about that. But I want to keep this weight because like it was a struggle to get that last, trying to breathe, get that last rep up with the Donkey Kongs. So I think we'll do like 2 more sets of that and then move on to the next thing. Maybe something with cables. Cables are sounding pretty good. But as always, we will see. All right. Whew. Okay. Oh man. That was, I think, actually the 20s for the real delt flies. I kind of want to be able to go out more and have not so much of like a trap motion, but more of a rear delt motion. But maybe we'll do like the fucking reverse pec deck, because you really want to like whoop for rear delts, and it's kind of hard for me to do that with these like rear delt flies bent over like that, at least with the 20 pounds. Probably could do that with a lighter weight, but fuck it, we'll fine tune with something else. Okay, let's just get right back to it. Oh man. Ooh. Okay. Oh man. This part though. Oh man. Oh man. All right. I'm thinking, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do one more and then we'll move on. Yeah, that sounds good to me. All right. Enough fucking around. Just kidding. I was getting water. But still, time to get back to it. Woo! Okay. Okay. All right. All right, that's enough fun for one day. Jesus Christ. Woo. Woo. All right, let's go find something else. All right, it's not the dumbbell lateral raise, but it's the lateral raise machine, which is not the same. I will do this. I still don't do it very often, but I will do it. And one thing I want to point out, if you use a machine like this, you kind of have this like closer to, like, just keep in mind, the closer you have this pad to the actual, like, your delt, the easier it'll be and the less stress you're going to put on the muscle, because the load is closer to the muscle being worked. Whereas if it's down by, like, closer to your elbow, there's a longer lever, so it's going to require more torque and more force from your delt in order to lift it. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, we'll probably do 3 sets of these, 3 or 4, depending on how it's feeling. Okay. That wound up being an unexpected warm-up because we can go higher. But play around with it. Sometimes I'll let go just to like really focus on like my elbow and just kind of, I don't want to like push it up and like be pulling on it. I want to just kind of, like if this was cut off, I just want to be able to do this. You know, just sit up straight and do this. But yeah, that's my little tidbit about this when it comes to like form and whether or not you feel it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So we'll just go right into the next set. Oh. Okay. Whew. All right, this is pretty solid. So we will stay at this weight and probably do at least two more sets. Side note, I wanted to do something cable related, but literally every single thing that has a cable is taken right now. So that is just not possible for us, or it's not in the cards for us right now. Doesn't mean we can't do it, but now's not the time. Never say you can't do something, say you haven't done it yet. It's a way of phrasing that is less defeating and limiting. So stop putting limits on yourself. We all do it. I'm guilty of it. Stop it. Who could you be if you stopped putting limits on yourself? That might be cool to find out. That's all I'm saying. Alrighty then. Woo. Woo. Oh, my arms feel like they want to just float up. But that was pretty good. We'll do one more set of that. This machine's okay. Like I feel it, but like maybe not as much as I expected. I like instead of raises, I tend to feel my middle delts way more on pressing movements than I do like fly-based movements. So if you notice on shoulder days, I might gravitate towards the presses. So we actually might do some more shoulder presses after this. Okay. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm done with this. That was okay. It was a moderate amount of feel good. So we're gonna move on. What? He didn't mention rear delt flies at all that he was doing next. Guess what? Saw this. Couldn't pass up the opportunity. So we're just gonna get this out of the way. I haven't even tried this. I just set it up. But let's get real friendly with this guy. And we're just gonna see how this goes with this weight. This might be a lot. Again, I noticed like with this, maybe I'm just a weak ass bitch, but I don't really do a lot of weight on this. So, oh, okay. That's not too bad. Whew. But I kind of want to do, I can't go as far back. Well, let's just raise it up just to see. Because I want to be able to go all the way. As we all do. And see what feels best. Yeah. Okay, we can go up one. I can get a good squeeze, but I could probably do more. We'll do a set where we go up more, and if it's just super sloppy, we'll go back. Alrighty then. And this, again, I want to like kind of sweep out. So I'm really trying to like focus on like kind of pushing out and coming back. And I don't want to like have my shoulders coming up or like raised. So I'm trying to keep everything down and tight. Oh. Definitely that left side struggles a little bit, but we were able to get it with some immense concentration. I don't know why I did this, but immense concentration. But I like that. So we can stay here, have fun. We can have fun with this. Oh. It was kind of wild about like the music that gets played here is that I know a lot of these songs, would never fucking listen to them in my car, ever. Don't have them downloaded. Just not interested, but here for some reason it's like it hits. It's kind of like when you have like a whole library of music, and you're like, all these songs fucking suck. You don't want to listen to anything. But the minute that song comes on the radio, you're like, yeah, fucking great, bump this shit. I don't know what it is. I think it's an environmental thing. But yeah, that was a little. Don't want to say anecdote, but shower. That's more like a shower thought. If you're ever bored, go on Shower Thoughts, like on Reddit. You'll find some interesting things on there. And this girl just kind of walked by and smiled. She tried to hide it so bad. It's adorable. Don't just talk about it, be about it. If more people would just be like, hey, it is what it is, I'm telling you, we would not have nearly the amount of issues that we have like with like people feeling lonely as we do currently. And this is especially true for men. Just fucking own it. Ain't no shame. I don't know what possessed me to decide to hold it right there, but it just sounded like a good idea and it felt good. It's like muscular edging. Nope, we can do it. All right. Sometimes you just gotta talk to it and encourage it. Whew. Speaking of encouragement, I might get some hate for it since people like to, if you like somebody that they don't like, you're automatically a bad person. But there's like, if you ever listen to anything Jordan Peterson says, it is true. Like, people need so little encouragement just to like get to where they want to go, just get a little bit of help to get on the right path. You know, if you walk around just like encouraging people, do not underestimate the power of that. I've seen people, you know, I've gotten like several people to start coming here just because I encourage them to do so. And you could do that in anything, just a little bit. People don't need a lot, but that's how rare it is, because everybody's just like focused on themselves. And you know, they do a lot of that. I believe it's in, I believe they do that in Sweden, where everybody's kind of like in their own bubble. They don't like talk to each other, interact a whole lot, and there's like a huge loneliness epidemic there. I'm not saying one causes the other, but maybe. All right, this will be the last set of this, I'm thinking. Come on. Okay. All right, that's enough. We'll go find something else to play with. All right, I know you won't believe me, but I did make one of these earlier, but it wasn't on camera, so it doesn't count. Fuck me. All right, close enough though. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves. We are much closer, but I have missed from this. Nope. I have missed from that distance before, so basketball, not my sport. All right, per usual, you fix something and someone else fucks it up. But we're gonna do some of these. I did not choose this weight. This is what was on there, so we're just gonna roll with it and see how it feels. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, we can go up in more weight, or up in weight. That was feeling pretty good. Just a little bit too many reps, but so far I liked it. Whew. I haven't done anything for traps. Maybe we'll do some shrugs and maybe call it a day for this, because I think we've done enough, almost enough. I do want to hit traps, so we're almost there. Whew. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't have dropped that so much, but that was heavy. Whew. Oh man. Felt good though. That was a struggle. That was a good, that was, I don't know what I'm saying. That was a good weight. Liked it, felt good. Little tip for you if you're trying to find the most big dick elite person in the gym, look for the guy in the middle of a crowd who feels the need to throw down a weight that's 30% of his body weight on the floor so everybody can hear it. That's the guy you want to be friends with. No self-esteem issues at all. Okay. Woo. One more of those, and we will move on to the shrugs. And I actually might do, depending on the time, might do cardio if it's not too late. I don't normally do that, but that might be too long. Just with being back to work now, it's like I haven't done that, and I want to. But I also have to edit this after I go home and eat and everything. Just like basically after I get off work, and then I'm just like, I get a little bit to rest, gym, editing, bed. So yeah, I have no life, but that's kind of how it goes. So we will see what I decide. All right. Okay. All right, let's clean this shit and move on. Okay, this is our shot at redemption. Over the machine. No, almost. All right, we grabbed our 90s to do shrugs. So shrugs we shall do. Alright, so that got cut off because I ran out of fucking phone storage again. That shit fucking irritates me. But these videos take up a hell of a lot of space. So, it's supposed to go to iCloud, but fuck. So, we're gonna hold at the end of each set. Oh man, okay. Woo! I like that. That was pretty good. So I'm thinking we'll do like 2 more sets of that. We'll be on our way. We can check it out next door, even though with one where you can see it, but whatever. All right, let's just get into the next one. Oh god. Oh man, did I hold it? I can't even remember. If I didn't, we'll do it on the next one. Oh, that is starting to burn, so it's a good thing. But as far as like trap stuff, oh, and my forearms, it just Oh. But yeah, I never really worked traps before, specifically. But recently on shoulder days, I've been trying to incorporate more, at least shrugs, at least do something for them, just because I never did. And I don't know, so far I've found success in doing some of the exercises that I don't do or never did before. Because, you know, I've never gotten those benefits before, so we got to try new shit, go outside our comfort zone. Even if it is a little weird or adds to the workout, it makes it feel more well-rounded and complete. But yeah, and otherwise, like for traps, there are some other things that you could do, but I feel like most everybody just does shrugs and seems to work, so why not? All right, last set, let's just do it. Okay, we're gonna hold. Okay. Oh. Woo. Oh, my forearms. Okay. We will get these back to the rack in a moment, but I will meet you next door. Yeah, the thing is, this shit's heavy. And I have to go so fucking far with these through a sea of people. But we typically make an exercise out of it where I have to hold a shrug the whole way. So we're gonna do that. Try that next time. Find little ways that you can fit exercises into like non-exercise parts. Get creative. Like I mentioned in a previous video, I used to years ago lunge anytime I needed water, just lunge to the water fountain and back. And you can be like a little bit more efficient that way if you're pressed for time. Welcome to the posing room. Anyhow, not really a whole lot of ways to like, let's move this closer. Not really a whole lot of ways to flex the delts. Let's move this. I don't know, I'm trying to find a better, sometimes I feel like this light can be too much, but main thing, oh, that's cast a shadow, but yeah, let's just do this. But not bad. Definitely, I can see the little bump right there. It's pretty cool. So my boss here at Extreme Body, John, he used to bodybuild back in the day, and he was like, they're looking like judges look at rear delts. So now I'm like, I gotta do rear delts. So if you're not doing rear delts, do rear delts. They are often quite neglected. But yeah, that was kind of a fun shoulder day. I really like the Smith machine, kind of like a military press type deal. That was pretty good. So if you haven't tried that, give that a whirl, because that laid the foundation for the workout. That felt good and made everything else feel good. So definitely like that. And one thing, so before I came here, I saw a video about Dylan McKnight and his whole apology that he did. I didn't really even know who he was, if I'm being honest, before seeing all these videos pop up. But basically the TLDR, if you don't know, is that he took, I think it was Ostarine, way back when, claimed that he isn't, and now he's getting a whole bunch of flack, and because he's made an apology video, and it's like, he's not really sorry, blah, 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 you know, in the past, which to a degree, yeah. What the fuck is he supposed to do about that now? You know, if he took something in the past, he can't really do anything about it now. But I mean, yeah, you definitely shouldn't mislead people. So I don't think that that's fair. And I think that's what a lot of people are kind of in an uproar about, is that they feel misled. Um, Basically, when it comes down to it, I think like, yeah, if you're natural, then just be natural. You don't have to like say you're natural. You can, but like someone, you get big enough, someone's gonna do a natty or not fucking video on you anyway. So just like, I found that just be honest. It does not fucking matter. Be honest. Who cares if people on the internet don't believe you? Like if you're being honest and authentic and people don't believe you, like you cannot control that. So why waste your energy like trying to control people's perception of you? You know, if I think like if you are natural, one of the best compliments is like if people think you're on something. But really, at the end of the day, you can Mike O'Hearn it to death, and people will still not believe you. Now, Mike O'Hearn, I think we all know what's going on there, because he dodges the question a whole lot. If it wasn't that big of a deal to just answer, granted, he doesn't have to. It's his personal choice and information. But you know, if you really don't care and don't care if people know, then you could just answer it. But basically, like people will respect you more if you're just straight up and honest with them. Like you have everything to lose by misleading people or like not being authentic, and like whatever you gain under a certain image or idea, that can all be lost as soon as anything comes out. So then you have to be like squeaky clean and like keep that shit tight, or else someone will find something. Look at the Liver King. People found out that he was taking all sorts of shit, and people suspected he was taking all sorts of shit, but like as soon as people found out, like a lot of people didn't respect him anymore. I think it's better to be respected than it's better. Like I'd rather be respected than liked, because not everybody's going to like you. And you know what? If everybody likes you, that's normally an indication that you're doing something wrong. And you know what? Like people are going to talk. People are going to hate, regardless of what you do. You cannot control everybody's perception and belief. So don't try. Just like be you, be authentic. If you took shit, be like, yeah, like I'm natural now. Well, I guess you can't say you're natural now, but like, oh, I don't take anything now. In the past, I took this, or this is how I got this way. And people will be like, all right, yeah, whatever. And like that's one of the things, like and with people who are more open about taking performance enhancing drugs, it's like if they say they're on, like okay, like it's an accepted thing that they're on them. I don't really think it matters, just as long as you're straight up about it. Me personally, I had not taken any sort of performance enhancing drug. I used to be fat. I'm trying to lose weight and like trim down my body fat. I want to see like if a fat dude can get aesthetic or be as aesthetic as possible, and just like kind of see what I can do. I look at people, even if they're on gear or not, like you could say like, you know what, I can't look like them, but what if I put in that same amount of work? Because it still does take work, even if you're taking stuff, to get the results that you're looking for. So it's like, if I put in that amount of work, what would I look like? And I want to see where I can get, on my own. Does that mean I'll never take anything in the future? Can't say. But that's not the plan right now. And I think that, one thing I want to show and that I want to demonstrate is what can be achieved. And granted, I have my own genetics. You're going to have different genetics. I don't know what those are. But I'm just working with what I got, and I'm trying my best. So I want to show, like, this is what I've been able to achieve just, like, by working out and fixing what I eat and, like, not eating so much, putting down the fucking fork. And making better food choices. Just really focusing on health and living a more healthy lifestyle. So, yeah, I think that basically just be honest. Be honest, be authentic. It's much better and much less stressful to have people like you for who you really are, and like know than to be liked for like an image that you're trying to portray, or you know, like, oh no, like I gotta look a certain way. Like if people don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you. Like, okay, see ya, bye, you're not my people. You know, I said in a previous video, your Bible attracted tribe. So TLDR, just be fucking honest and authentic, you know, and people will respect you, you know, and that's what I want. Maybe if you want to be liked by everybody, then fine, try, let me know how that goes. But because I don't think it's going to go the way you think it will. And I think that's what a lot of these creators that are doing things like this, like they're trying to fit a mold, or they're trying to look a certain type of way because they feel like they have to in order to be liked. But you know, if that ever went away, or like you, more of the actual you came out and people were like, whoa, was this guy fucking switched up on us? And then people try to make these apologies, and then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, they try to appeal to the audience, but then you just lose more respect that way, and people dog on you. So just like, do what you want, make your content, be you, have your reasons, and say, you know, fuck the rest. If you fuck with it, you do, like you fuck with it. If you don't fuck with it, then fine, you're not my people. But anyhow, subscribers have gone up. I know, really weird transition, but my subscribers have gone up. I think I'm at 58 now, so that's pretty awesome. I gained like 10. So thank you guys for subscribing, and I really appreciate, you know, it's pretty cool. So I appreciate you guys subscribing. I like making the videos for you. I like making the shorts for you. Yeah, I think that, I don't know, I want to do things through like, trying to think of the word, but with my content, I want basically just you guys to see like the nitty gritty, what it's like, me, not really filtered, fucking raw. Like if you were to see me in public, that is the same person. And again, if like you like it, great. And if you don't, hey, tell me to go fuck myself. I probably won't, but you know, if it makes you feel better to do that, then go right ahead. But anyhow, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, week, or evening, depending on when you watch this video. And remember to stay beautiful and that you are loved. I'll see you in the next one.